mean, I do also have some sharp shot armor pieces lying around, which boosts gun damage. I'm honestly surprised I don't use this more frequently also, because I can't exactly say no to extra gun damage. So I guess I could maybe opt to also get, I don't know, mending on these as well. Well, at least some of the armor pieces I can get mending on. And also higher levels of unbreaking. I mean, I guess I am considering that as an option right now. That or I could also turn all my Bloodstone into Abyss tokens and then turn those into Lotto totems. And maybe try and get another star that way. I mean, surely I have to have, like, plenty of... Yeah, I have plenty of extra Bloodstones, so I guess I can definitely afford to get rid of some. I know I can definitely let go of some. Well, hello to you too. Right, so Abyss Realm Stone. I'm gonna just get rid of some of these Bloodstone blocks. Turn them into probably Lotto totems. We'll see how long that takes. Alright, there we go. Now already back up top. So I'll see how many tokens I get from all of this here. Should obviously get quite a few, but I'll just have to see how many that's going to be. So I'll get some Lotto totems right now, perhaps. Alright, can I click? Then there's still like 4 more stacks of Bloodstone to turn into tokens here. So once I'm done just buying all these lotto totems, I will crack them open. Okay, that's the last stack of bloodstones. Oh, right. Need to make myself like another space to keep more lotto totems. Just started getting another stack. Alright, so now I can say I'm pretty much done buying these. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna be about it for now. Oh, you too I haven't seen. Zelda CDI anime music video. I didn't think they made Zelda CDI music videos. I know they used to make YouTube poops back in the day, and a lot of them with Zelda CDI, but music videos? Yeah, this other guy's talking about Zelda CDI music videos. I honestly do kind of want to know more. So I'm going to mainly just see what I win from these totems here. I mean, I'm certainly winning quite a few, but I'm not exactly getting the loot I was hoping for. Well, this I'm okay with getting. Yeah, I just wanted to look up, see if I could figure out who Bolted Sid was, if there is such a person. Guest here. Some emeralds. Still have like another stack and then a couple more lotto totems to just go through here. Okay, now I'm down to my last stack of totems. So far it looks like I still got mostly loot from the totems that I didn't exactly need. More repair dust. Still one of the more useful things I can win from this. Another golden upgrade kit, more skill crystals. And then another golden upgrade kit. I'm gonna start actually making some of my lotto banners into gilded ones at this point. Never really thought I would say that, but... yeah, here we are. Right, so just made myself an encrusted lotto banner. And I'm gonna get a bunch more free experience in various skills by simply using skill crystals. So let's also put everything else I just got away as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put all these back here. Yeah, there's some more repair dust. And 4 more golden upgrade kits. Still getting way more of these than I'm ever gonna need. And I got like 1 more notch apple also from those totems and no nether stars. So that didn't exactly go according to plan. Right, so just thinking, what do I want to do next? I mean, I said I was going to maybe contemplate getting mending on 2 more of my armor pieces. Specifically these ones. So I could just go and grind out 2 more nether stars. Or actually just 1, because I already have one just sitting around here. That one's literally just lying around. Alright, so I'm back to try and get myself one more nether star here. That was perfect. That was a really good teleportation. And I think I just got myself Wither Skull already, let me see. Yup, off to a very good start already. Got that literally instantly. Yeah, the only reason I could really still see myself going back to the nether is just to get more Wither Skulls. I mean, every time I do take down the Wither, I can very easily just craft myself, like, something used to enchant something with mending. I mean, the Wither Skulls are certainly the most time-consuming thing to get by far among the materials used to get a mending enchant on something. And even then, it isn't too bad if your luck's on point with Wither Skeleton spawns and just actually hitting the drop chance. So I'm going to try this once more. Only have 2 more Wither Skulls to go. I honestly don't even think I need that spawner anymore. I have more than enough blaze rods, so I probably don't need to keep that spawner there, most likely. Probably would have not done that if I didn't already have so many blaze rods. Even then, blazes will still spawn even without that spawner. Clearly they still spawn, and sometimes in large groups on top of that. Okay, is there a Wither Skeleton in here? No. Is he in here? That's a regular one. Yeah, I heard a Wither Skeleton somewhere around here, but cannot see it. Yeah, so James, I'm back to the nether. Mainly just to get more Wither Skulls. So I can get more mending enchantments on various armor pieces and whatnot. Yeah, there's multiple different pieces of armor I see myself maybe using in the future, and having mending on all of them will just be, like, more easy for me in the long run. Not having to repair them, or worry about them breaking mid-fight. Yeah, besides if I'm really lucky, this won't even take long. So far, I already have 1 Wither Skull this trip. Okay. This thing shot me from all the way over there. Oh, now we're talking. Yeah, that was just like, what, 4 wither skeletons right next to each other? Really don't see that often. Definitely that's not something we see every day. I already do hear another wither skeleton somewhere. Okay, it's right there. Alright, so that's a lot of blazes over there. I'll still just get rid of them so they don't get to really shoot too many projectiles at me. I mean, that was quite a few. Yeah, I only do plan to get 1 more set of wither skulls here, so I need to get 2 more. And I also don't know when I'm going to be going back here to try and get another mending enchant. Probably not anytime soon. Looks like another wither skull on the ground. Yeah, it is. There we go. Now I have 2 of these on me. Which version, by the way? Yeah, if you want to play it on version 1.15.2, then you actually can. That recently got ported over, this mod. Version 3.3.6 in that case would be the latest version you can play that's still on 1.12.2, which is the one I'm currently running. Yeah, but last I remember, the 1.15.2 version came out not too long ago. I mean, granted, that's still being updated as bugs are still being found. Yeah, despite the fact it was literally just transferring like source code from one version of Minecraft to another, a lot of bugs did pop up. Most of the severe ones, from what I've heard, are already fixed, but still. Have to imagine there's still maybe a couple of interesting bugs floating around. Alright, there he is. Alright, there we go. That's 3 skulls. Alright, I'm out of here. I said I was going to get 3 skulls and leave. I'm going to stick to my word this time around. I'm not going to just double check to see if there may be any other extra wither skeletons lying around. I'm just going to stick to my word now and get out of here. Now I just have one more Wither to take down so I can get myself a whopping two Mending enchants ready. Because I have this one Nether Star lying around already. I'm also going to just get rid of some of my junk loot I don't need to keep. Yeah, that includes like, I don't know, like quarter of a stack of blaze rods. Because I really do have that many already. And a golden sword with fire aspect 1 I have no plans on keeping either. Yeah, there's just yet another stack of blaze rods. And even more magma cream. Again, that doesn't look quite right. The head's gotta be somewhere else. The head's gotta go right there. That looks about more like it. Okay, it just dropped me a nice new bow. That I personally don't really need that badly. Just drop the bow. I'll just use that tablet of cleansing on myself. I don't see why not. I mean, it's not like I don't have it on me. Right, so yeah, we just got ourselves another Nether Star. That's mainly what I just did that for. And I also have like an extra bow that I'm probably never going to use. Wither bow. Yeah, it's definitely been a long time since I've seen that one. And there's 2 more gas tiers. I'm actually still getting gas tiers like at the same frequency I'm using them, so I still have double digits gas tiers just lying around. So now I need to get some more materials out to do more infusion. So let's just go pluck out some more materials here. So I do also need more ender eyes. So let's get those out as well. Alright, 2 more divine enhancers right there already. Need 2 more of these, then 2 more of the resistance enhancer. So 2 more of each of those. So I'll pluck out both of these, take these out. Which version of Minecraft are you playing? Okay, maybe not version, but like on what console are you playing at? So in other words, what edition? I just realized that 4 stone bowls here I'm absolutely never gonna need. And I just realized this now, I'm never gonna need those again. Okay, so you're also playing on a PC, I see. I don't know why I kept like 4 Trollbasher axes. I don't know why I still have 4 of these. There's a random fishing rod. Wouldn't know why I kept that either. I'm also gonna pull out 2 more of these. Alright, so this is what I want to do more or less. So that will put mending onto the sharp shot boots doing that. And this will put mending on the helmet doing that. Though I also do want to get higher levels of unbreaking on these armor pieces as well. Might be a good idea. Let's see what I can do with the materials I have. I'm gonna see what I can make with what I have on me currently. Alright, I'm gonna make 8 of these then. That seems about right to me. I probably don't need to keep those on hand at all. I can put those away. So this should actually work nicely. Oh right, the diamonds have to go in the crafting grid too. That should work perfectly. Oh, Jordan, welcome back. Yeah, I still have shears on me for some reason. I'm probably honestly not even going to keep these in a shulker box. I mean, it doesn't make much sense to do so. I mean, if I mainly just want to shear sheep, then I should just keep the shears in this. I should just keep them in a chest right next to the sheep pen. If I ever want more wool for some reason, then that's definitely the best place to leave my shears. So I'm going to double check to see exactly how many runes I have left of each type. I think I still might have enough to go for Skeletal Army one more time, or maybe even 2 more times. Yeah, I still do have quite a few Skeletal Army fights to do. So I'm going to actually try to get myself ready for that right now. So I'm starting to get down to my last couple stacks of energy runes at this point. I am starting to honestly run low on these. Let's get that back out. And then more stacks of Storm and Power runes, of course, to use it with. I suppose I'll take 3 of each for now. Of course, Heat Wave. Maybe I'll keep these in the hotbar if the fight really gets bad, I don't know. Maybe if the fight really goes south, I'll try and hang on to these. So that would be version 3.4 of the mod. That's like the latest one, or should I say 3.4.2. There have been like a couple of updates since just to fix various bugs that have showed up. I'm not exactly really using this much anymore. Kinda have to wonder why it's still sitting here. So I'll move the compass runes and the show staff elsewhere. I'm not even really using them at all. Okay. So I might be making more bullets soon. I don't know when. Depends on how quickly I go through the next 6 stacks of bullets in my inventory right now. I'm honestly not going to use this during the fight, either. I mean, I have all kinds of the coolest items. Well, maybe not necessarily the coolest items, but just some of the best ones. I mean, not everything is necessarily cool. I mean, there are some awesome items in this mod, but some of them are also completely impractical. Or largely pointless to use compared to some other alternative choices for items. So I would have to run east about 1,000 blocks to actually get to the skeletal arena. Yeah, so that actually does look kind of cool, that armor piece. So yeah, sadly, I'm giving up some defense just to have the extra gun damage. Sadly, I do have to just sacrifice defense. Because this is a tier 2 armor piece, whereas what I was wearing before in the boot slot was tier 3. So I'm actually losing defense by putting that armor set on, or these 2 pieces on. Yeah, still have 2 pieces of speed armor on, which is tier 3. I guess I'm going to start heading on down to the arena at this point. I thought that was the other way around, that saying. I mean, if that gun damage is really going to help me just gun down skelly men that much more quickly, then I suppose I'll take it. Yeah, that being like the guys in the skeletal arena that just shoot with ranged attacks. Yeah, that seems to be like one of my better options to deal with the guys that just shoot with projectiles, just shooting them back with a gun. Yeah, I'm currently on my way to a skeletal arena, actually. Yeah, I'm currently on my way there. Yeah, I also spent just a couple minutes prior gearing up for the fight, just to be certain everything was in order. Right, so just trying to make sure I am headed the right way. Yeah, I know I need to go east, but I just want to double check the Z coordinates to be certain I knew what those were. Can I try ore spawn? I mean, I've heard quite a few things about it. Some people say it's good, other people say it's not very good at all. Though I do suppose maybe it would be worth checking out. It's very OP. That's one of the general complaints I've heard about the mod, is that a lot of the items from said mod were generally overpowered. I'm guessing, from what I've read up, it would put some of Ascension's items to shame in terms of just how powerful ore spawn content can be. It would put a bunch of these items to shame. And even these items are typically more powerful than items you'd see from other typical mods anyways. I mean, I can't really think of too many other mods that would just give you a sword with 18 attack damage. Well, I'm already back at the arena. It didn't take too long to run on over there. I suppose I'll also clear out the arena of random enemies before the fight starts. Should probably also get rid of the snail slime and then start the fight. And then I'm willing to start it. It is still going to take a while before the Skeletal army actually starts to get difficult. Yeah, it starts off very easy. And eventually it just sort of spirals out of control if you're not prepared for it. I mean, I built the arena, like, significantly bigger than what it actually spawned in as for a good reason. Once I get far enough into the fight, you'll see why. Then again, I should maybe just save the bullets for later in the fight, where I'm going to need them more badly. I can just one-shot some of these guys with bullets. I can actually one-shot a few of the earlier mobs. I just killed that with 2 shots, okay. $850 damage. Isn't that enough to just one-shot, like, all the Minecraft bosses in one hit? Isn't that enough to just one-shot the Ender Dragon and the Wither? Maybe even, like, a couple of the weakest bosses from this mod? And also Godzilla himself, like, the guy that drops said weapon. You can just one-shot him with his own weapon. You have to wonder exactly what they were thinking. That's just like a sort of what were they thinking moment right there. I mean, it seems crazy enough that it'll drop a weapon that can one-shot like vanilla Minecraft bosses, but drops a weapon that can one-shot kill like the boss itself? Yeah, I'm surprised it took me that long to catch on to the fact that it only has, like, that amount of health. This is all ore spawn, right? This is all from ore spawn? I'm actually going to take a moment to quickly blow my nose. Not while the fight's going, though. Oh, Godzilla mod. More overpowered stuff. So, like, neither of those are for more spawn. Hey, who thought it would be a good idea to put in a sword that does... That pretty much would have to just one-shot kill almost anything that could exist in Minecraft, period. Yeah, I'm only too certain 12.5k damage would one-shot kill nearly anything that could exist in Minecraft. Like, if it exists, it just dies in one hit from that sword. Alright, more Skelemen. That one's dead. There's a mod that has a troll boss and has 5 million health points. Okay, maybe that's like one of the few mobs that could just survive a Godzilla attack. Or like the Godzilla sword, should I say. Well, my armor's certainly in good shape. The mending is really going a long ways just to repairing it. Okay, now I think I'm starting to see some of the elite mobs here. Including the Skelemen, of course, that eventually will become a problem in large numbers. Right, so these guys, not much of a problem. Even with them constantly jumping around, they're still not too problematic. This guy's definitely more of a problem, though, with the projectiles. Okay, there's 3 of them in the arena. Still not that bad if you know what you're doing. Okay, now I gotta figure out exactly what I'm gonna do here. Maybe just run around the edge of this arena and just shoot everything. That could be a threat. And then just shoot the biggest threats, pick them off individually. Start just slowly but surely picking off the actual threats. Yeah, I think I made the arena this big for a reason. This was bound to happen eventually. Now I'm kind of being backed into a corner here. And yeah, I did bring this concussion staff for a reason. I mean, it was bound to just get overcrowded in the arena eventually. Because, like, this boss is a pretty stupid mechanic where if you kill the Skelly Elder at any point during any given wave, you will advance to the next wave, even if there are still, like, mobs from the previous wave left over, so if you're not careful, then it can stack up pretty quickly with all the mobs in the arena. Like, you can get multiple waves trying to kill you all at once, if you're not careful with just making sure the Skelly Elder stays alive. And it can also happen that the Skelly Elder gets into fights with particularly the Skelemen, because they can just accidentally fire their projectiles at the Skelly Elder, which has less health than the Elite Skeleman, so the Skelly Elder will typically die first, and then just cause the next wave to start prematurely. Yeah, so you can get multiple waves of mobs trying to kill you all at once. And sometimes this isn't even much in your control as to when you start the next wave. I mean, had the boss fight not been designed that way, it probably wouldn't be that much scarier than what it is now. Okay, the Skeleman's getting into a fight with something else, that's good to see. So that's distracting it, that's making it just shoot his projectiles elsewhere. Infinite damage. I've actually heard of like another item that just one-shot kills literally anything it touches. Yeah, I read up on a mod called Avaricia, and I think that might be satire for mods that just, like, use, like, ridiculous amounts of resources and gather them. Yeah, given how big some of the crafting grids can be, like, also how complex some of the crafting recipes are for some of the most powerful items in Avaricia, I think the mod might also be satire. In a way. Maybe kind of just poking fun at mods that just both allow you to find ridiculous ways of gathering large quantities of items, and then also acquiring like large quantities of items to make certain items. Yeah, for example, the singularities take, I don't know, like 4,000 blocks of any given material to make. I'd have to look it up, but yeah, for example, an iron singularity would take like a stupidly ridiculous large amount of iron blocks to make. And I think for some of the more, like, endgame crafting recipes in Avaricia, you have to make multiple iron singularities, maybe. This won't be too problematic, it's just Skelehoppers. Yeah, these guys actually still take fall damage when they jump, so if I just let them do their thing, they can just accidentally kill themselves eventually, these guys. But I'll just actually attack them back just to make things go by faster. Yeah, good thing I had the Caillou staff up. Gotta be ready for these Skelemen now. I mean, this could work. Okay, maybe not. I'm getting kind of knocked back real quickly now. Right now I got the next wave already. Let's get rid of this Skeleman here. Right now I'm kind of getting sandwiched in between all these other mobs. Kind of getting sandwiched in now. Trying to get the Skeleman, but literally can't. Okay, now I think I got this more under control. Now there's no more Skelemen left, so I'm not going to be able to take any more projectiles until this guy dies again. Okay, can I step back? Alright, grab this. Right, so this looks like just a bunch more, yeah, a lot of Skelly Hoppers, but just Skelly Hoppers, so this won't be problematic at all, really. I mean, not really at risk of dying at all if I just try to stay alive. Unless I don't even try, there's really no risk with just Skelly Hoppers in the arena. I'll see if there are any more of these guys running around still. This guy's just minding his own business. I'll finish him off. Just gonna make sure this arena's empty when I take this thing down. Okay, now it's full of Skelemen. This is definitely way scarier in comparison for this to be full of Skelemen. This is in comparison far scarier. Yeah, the other Skelly Elder actually just died before the previous wave finished, so now we're gonna have even more mobs to worry about. Yeah, I might actually have to start really just falling back on the concussion staff for this one. Yeah, I think I'm now at that part of the fight where I don't really have much of a choice but to use an area of effect weapon. Yeah, I don't think I can really just reasonably use something that just hits only one enemy at a time now. Okay, now I'm getting, like, pushed. Okay, I'm cornered. I'm actually cornered now. I gotta get out of there. I'm literally getting cornered. I gotta just teleport out. I have no choice to just teleport out of there. I'm not going anywhere. I literally couldn't even move an inch. That was ridiculous. Couldn't even move anywhere. Still can barely move an inch. Taking so many projectiles that I can't move anywhere. Honestly, can't take this many more projectiles. And I can't do this forever. Right, Skeletron's in here somewhere now. Skeletron's somewhere in this mess. So I have to make sure he doesn't possibly just kill me. Yeah, as long as Skeletron can't get close, I have nothing to worry about. Yeah, he's over there, but I can't keep the rest of these guys under control because there's just too many of them. Trying to keep the rest of the army under control, but barely can. Okay, maybe now I can switch over to something else besides the concussion staff. Out. Okay, where's everything at? Yeah, I swear, Skeletron has to be in here somewhere still. And I just don't want to run into him by accident, because he'll easily just take off more than half my life bar in one shot, so I don't want to put myself in a position where I can easily just die. And these guys just won't let me stand still for more than 2 seconds without just shooting projectiles at me. Yeah, once I get rid of the rest of these guys, or enough of them, then I can just focus on Skeletron and be done with this skeletal army here. Then I'll be done with it. I'll have to go looking for him as soon as I can. Yeah, I know he's in here somewhere, Skeletron. Trying to get close enough to use concussion staff, but literally can't. I literally can't get close enough to keep on using it. I keep getting pushed too far back away. Yeah, I guess it's just going to be switching back to the gun and using that some more. Seems to be about all I can do, and just stay as far away from these guys as possible. Right now I'm being kind of cornered again. They're trying to corner me again. Okay. Now I more or less have this under control. Yeah, I see Skeletron in here somewhere, who's killing one of his own minions. So yeah, that's Skeletron right there. Would be much better off not even getting close, because just how much damage this guy can actually deal. So I'm going to push him back. Try and recoup a bit of health just to be safe. I'll opt to just stay a safe distance and beat him down with a Knight's Guard. I'll just slowly but surely take down his health, just to make sure I'm not going to end up dead or anything. Yeah, if I want to be even safer, I could just shoot him down with a gun from an even further distance than this. But I'm generally good enough at just staying a safe distance with the Knight's Guard. But I also do want to get rid of some more Skelemen, just to be safe. I would like to get rid of the rest of the Skelemen in the arena. Just so I don't take a random projectile while I'm trying to just be absolutely certain I'm not going to end up right next to Skeletron for any reason whatsoever. There we go. Don't know how much health he has left, but it probably can't be too much. I mean, I could always just go for another skeletal army. I mean, my gear's in very good shape still. Still have a decent amount of food. Even more if you also take into account what I have in this shulker here, so I could just go for another skeletal army fight. I mean, I have enough runes to justify going for it. So I'm gonna go for another. I definitely have the runes to justify going for this one more time. Yeah, just double checking to make sure I have that Skeletron trophy in the inventory somewhere, which I do. And again, it's just going to be, like, mostly filler up until I get really far into the skeletal army. It's just going to be a bunch more filler until I get really deep in the whole fight. You're saying I really need more corner roofs. Surprisingly, I haven't needed any so far. I definitely really wanted them for Hydralisk, though. That was a whole other story. Oh, McDonald's? Nice. Yeah, I go there, like, rarely. Food's still good, but I don't eat it too often. Tastes good, but it's not the healthiest, so I don't go there often. Alright, I'll switch back to the gun for these guys at this point. It's kind of getting silly. I'll just switch to the gun here. Trying to just mainly get these skelly men to shoot projectiles. I think I can more or less just take on everything else with a sword that doesn't shoot projectiles. Or a great blade. Okay, now I'm starting to see elite mobs. Still nowhere near the actual hard part of the fight yet. Alright, there we go. Pretty quickly got that under control. Alright, let's just eat up, get a bit of health back. Alright, next wave. Okay, I gotta probably just tend to these guys first, ideally, before anything else. Yeah, like, when it comes to dealing with Skelemen, Well, it's not exactly simple, but the simplest thing to know is to get these guys out of here as soon as possible, as soon as they spawn. Simplest thing to really understand from this fight is you need to absolutely kill Skelemen as soon as possible. They're by far, like, the highest priority for being taken out. Alright, so there's still a Skeleman in the corner here. Actually, no, there's two in this corner. Let's get rid of both of them. Alright, I got them both. Get some health back. Let's get myself this corner to work with. I'll switch to the heat wave and just go and start shooting from here. Take these guys out. And this guy as well. Alright, got them. Alright, there's still a couple of random enemies running around here. Let me just finish them off. I'll check if there's anything else. There's this one guy here. Okay, never mind. There's actually 4 random enemies just standing around here. Still have to find the Skelly Elder. Okay, he's over there. Okay, I guess this is just all Skelepigs. Yep. This is easy enough. This is really no big deal. Alright, that should pretty much take care of all of them. Okay, so this is a wave full of Skelehoppers. So I'll definitely use the Caillou Staff right after this wave finishes. Or just right before I'm about to finish this one. Alright. There we go, that worked. That still works. That definitely still works out right there. Now this could be challenging again with all the Skelemen in the arena. This could be problematic once again. Kind of leaving me with not much choice right now, but to just stay back and shoot with the heat wave. Just stay back and shoot with a gun. Don't have much of a choice right now. At least they're all just spread out throughout the arena, so they're not all shooting at me at once, so that sort of helps my case. Concussion staff, that just pretty nicely spread them out throughout the arena, so they're all clumped together. So that's already making this wave a lot less scary. Pretty much really cutting down on the risk that this guy dies early. More Skelepigs, it looks like. Yeah, just a bunch more of these guys. Let's just finish off the rest of these guys here. Yeah, I'm almost done with them. Alright. Now then. Okay, more Skelehoppers. Again, this is not too problematic. I'm gonna guess next wave is gonna be full of more Skelemen, right? And then that would be scary. Alright. Well, let's actually get some health back and then just start the next wave. Then I'll start it. Yeah, now we're doing the next wave here. Okay, so I'm gonna split up these Skelemen, keep them far away from one another, so that's gonna spread them out evenly throughout the arena. Really just sort of reduce how much damage they can really deal. Alright, this corner I'm not getting anywhere close to, right? Okay, I'm getting in there. Alright, let's get in there. Right, now I'm being, like, thrown in the corner myself, actually. They're trying to put me in a corner now. I'm not gonna let it happen, though. Alright, so I already got rid of those Skelemen, that's good. Got them all out of there already. Well, almost all of them are gone. But I'm down to like 17 like uses of my concussion staff left over. Can only use it like 17 more times. So I have to hope I really don't just run out like mid-fight, especially since I'm very deep into the Skeletal Army fight at this point. Especially since I'm pretty far in, I just really have to hope I don't run out. Another wave just already spawned in. Alright, hello there. So Skeletron might spawn in sooner or later, whether or not I want him to right away. He just might. Yeah, this is a nice little corner I got caught in. Okay, this is a nice little corner to be in. Right, I'm just getting, like, knocked around the corner here. It's ridiculous. I mean, eventually I'll pick off all of them. Eventually they're gonna be gone. Oh, Tony, welcome back. I see that's still Scarface from Al Pacino. Oh, my health bar. Gotta watch that, by the way. Really have to watch it. I've had enough. I've had enough of that. That's going to at least sort of clean up the mess a bit just by using that staff a couple times. Okay. Caillou staff. Another Skeleman. Alright, he's gone now. Let's see what's still left in the arena here. Skelepig. Okay, so now I have certainly much more control over the rest of the wave. How have I been? Certainly been doing pretty well, to say the least. And yeah, this hardcore world is actually still a thing, by the way. Still alive. Okay, now I'm down to like 11 uses of concussion staff left, but I don't even think I'm gonna need that at this rate. Unless there's another wave after this. I might not even need it. So I don't remember if there was exactly another wave after this one, or Skeletron just comes right after this Skelly Elder dies. So if I can just get rid of everything else before spawning in the next wave, I will. I will most certainly get rid of everything else if I can. No, there's another wave. Never mind, there is another wave to deal with. Alright, let's not clip into a tree for no reason. It's probably gonna be like next to no good place to stand at this point. Yeah, I'll be lucky if I can find any good place to stand at this rate. But I think I did find one still. Really need to aim for the Skelemen, but the other enemies are also getting in my way, making me move around a bunch. Alright, got that guy. Got him out of the way. Alright, now I'm being cornered again. I've gotta just push my way out of that corner. Okay, so it doesn't even look like any Skelemen are left, so maybe I'm already home free. I haven't seen it, though. Yeah, I think I might be home free. Yeah, I do want to still clear out these Skelly Hoppers anyways, in case this isn't actually the last wave. In case I'm wrong and this isn't actually the final wave, before Skeletron. Okay, didn't see that guy there. Okay, Skeletron. I got him all by himself, so this should be a cakewalk. Try fighting some ghasts. I mean, I've killed a few ghasts recently, just while I was in the Nether. Mainly shooting for getting Nether stars, getting Wither Skeleton skulls, but occasionally I would find a couple ghasts while I'm there, and I would kind of just go after them for ghast tears. Yeah, there's another Skeletron statue and 2 silver coins. All that for 2 more silver coins. Alright, so I got 2 more Skeletron statues just now. That didn't take too long. So I only have 5 more of these skeletal army fights to do. And yeah, all my armor's in like perfect shape here as well. So now I'm going to just get myself back home here. Yeah, we definitely have plenty of distortion runes and energy runes just to do more teleporting. Just to get back home a bit faster, I can just use the Shire Staff, teleport around a bit. This will just get me back home slightly faster. Year's almost over, and that Comic Boy and Fashion Girl channel you had a grudge against because they did some... I don't exactly remember the story behind them, but... yeah, they definitely didn't seem like the nicest people from what I remember. I remember thinking there was like some big YouTube channel, and turns out I was actually not correct about that. Direhorns and Megatheriums are the worst in Precasia. I personally had an even harder time dealing with the giant elephants than like the Direhorns. I would typically find the elephants just more difficult and aggravating to deal with, unless I had a Great Blade. I mean, rushing in there with a sword, that's easier said than done. You'll probably get hit a bunch in the process if you try and just rush in there with a sword. So that typically doesn't work out so well. Then there's also Pterodons as well, that sometimes become like invulnerable to any form of attack, occasionally. I got lucky and that was easy. Then sometimes there's Pterodons that just stay dark blue for too long. Granted, they don't really have much of a reason to kill them in the latest versions of the mod, and they're not even that common. Yeah, but they can occasionally turn dark blue, and then you can't even do anything to them until they just stop being dark blue. Yeah, try finding a mob that you literally can't harm. I remember in even earlier versions of the mod, you had to kill those to get heavy boulders. And they were even rarer than they are now. Look, they had a specific drop that was mandatory to go fight, like, one of the bosses. Or should I say 2 of them, actually. Alright, let's just teleport our face first into a tree. I don't see why not. You need a heavy boulder to fight Rock Rider and Core. Well, you used to need the heavy boulder to fight those bosses. That was back then. Well, you still need a heavy boulder to fight Rock Rider, but the way you actually get it is completely different from how you used to get it. And they're generally just much easier to get, especially in large quantities. Yeah, these days are far less time-consuming to actually get. Okay, I didn't remember the part about you having high respect for them and then they just decide to be like shitty people. If I remember the story correctly. Eventually, we'll get this gold. Eventually. Bet you'll make that gold too. Yeah, I'm still doing very good for Storm and Power runes. I know I'm not going to run out of those anytime soon. But now I'm down to my last couple stacks of energy runes, so I should try and get more of these. Yeah, I'm actually down to my last few stacks of energy runes now. Also, I will eventually run out of kinetic runes as well if I don't make any of those either. That's also another thing. They got another skeletal archer gun. I actually do remember having gotten one earlier, so I probably will not need another. I won't need another one, I can tell you that much. Right, those are the... I didn't get any notch apples from anywhere in the Skeletal Army fight. I just kept those with me in case maybe the fight was going to go really bad, like I didn't even need them at all. I never needed them. Well, I actually went through almost 6 whole stacks of bullets during those 2 Skeletal Army fights. So that also just happened. I'll also put these here, I didn't even have to use these at all. Got so many XP orbs from just random Skeletal Army mobs that the boss of enchanting I simply never needed them. I still don't understand why that happened. I still can't understand why things exactly went that way. Yeah, this mod's really open-ended. You can just do almost anything, whatever order you want. I mean, you can just wait until you have, like, a bunch of the best gear to go start fighting bosses, or you could fight them even earlier. Especially since you have full control over, like, when you're going to be fighting a boss. Like, it's never going to show up unless you spawn it. I guess I will actually double check to see how much charged runium I have left. Not that much, so I actually do plan to get a bit more. I'm going to gather some more runium. I will actually just go and gather some more. Yep, so going back to the deep lands. Yeah, I do go here every once in a while just to simply get charged runium and pretty much do nothing else. So this will eventually just result in me making more runes later on. Okay, how did this actually fit in here? How did that fit in there is just beyond me. Really don't know how that even got up there. Yeah, I didn't think that would personally be able to fit in the tight space like that, but I was definitely wrong on that. Well, there's some runium already to start with. There's a bit of it. I guess I'll just start going up here, perhaps. And see what I can find up here. Alright, those are just exploding traps. Alright, there's some more runium, I'll take that. Yeah, mainly just up here to gather runium and see how much of it I can pick up. That's a good chunk right there. Okay. And then I just go and set all these guys free. Right, now can I just get these guys off of me for long enough or no? Alright, let's just go turn around some other way. Alright, let's just get all these guys to run in here. then just jump over and just pretend like none of them exist. Okay, never mind, there's more of them. Alright, I'm out of there. There we go. I'll just do that to get past them all. Lava, I'm gonna get rid of that. Or I guess I have to step back again. Alright, 4 more of these to take out, I see. Some deep cases. Okay, there's some skill crystals I'm gonna definitely take with me. Medium skill crystal's not half bad. Okay, I'm gonna try and get away from this. Right, block that off. And there we go. Alright, now there is just literally lava everywhere here. It's gonna make this tougher to reach. Oh well then. In case I can't get all of it. Okay, am I gonna just... Okay, what am I doing? Yeah, I do need to hit these guys, by the way. I should hit them to get rid of them. Try and hit them, but I don't know why I'm not aiming well. Okay, let's actually just get some health back first and then do more mining. In case maybe, like, the game pulls another fast one. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to just bail from there. Have to run. That's gonna force me to bail. Okay. Let's just fall back out of the ceiling of the Deeplands. I don't see why not. Guess I'm falling out of the ceiling now. Oops. Oh, please. Oh, please! I was up there already. I was already up there. Oh, please, just get up there. Man, I can't place stone blocks anymore. What gives? Okay, there we go. Now I'm placing a bunch. Oh, more lava. Yeah, just trying to make sure I don't get caught in more of this. Whoa. Okay, whoa! These traps are really just pushing me back hard now. Really getting pushed back hard. Yeah, trying to get back up into the ceiling here, but literally can't get up. Yeah, I'm just gonna get kicked right back down. I'm gonna get just immediately kicked down. It's ridiculous. Tried to get up, just got kicked right back down before I could get anywhere in there. Alright, so that's clearly not letting me in. Yeah, so I'm definitely not getting in now. Gotta get around both lava and random enemies, and just, you name it, I gotta get around it. Yeah, so still being chased, so I still have some fighting to do. Still being chased here. Right, so that's just gonna be more lava. There's literally lava everywhere up here now. Right, another spider following me. Yeah, trying to get back on the ceiling, but just literally can't. I literally can't right now. Literally can't. I literally can't even get in. I can't get in. Like, none of these enemies are even, nothing's letting me up. Like, everything is just kicking me back down and trying to climb up here. Guess there's only really one good place to go up here. Alright, let's eat some food first. There we go. Maybe, just maybe now I can get, maybe now I'm getting back in, just maybe. Can I mine that open? More of these guys, of course, I don't see why not. Can barely seem to catch a break up here. Okay, maybe now I'm gonna get in. Okay, maybe now I can get in. Back into the ceiling. Okay, there we go. Now I'm finally back in the ceiling. Where I can go mine more charged runium. Really just had to fight my way up here. I had to try way harder than I should have otherwise just to get back up here. Had no idea there were going to be that many traps up in that part of the ceiling. Yeah, so I must have gone like about 1,000 blocks at this point, give or take. I'll see if I can maybe go like 1,000 blocks from where my exit portal is. Then just double back at that point. Alright, so this is going to keep on slowing me down still. This is slowing me down. Alright, just jump. Okay, I'm trying to jump up here, but literally can't. Now something else was trying to stop me. Looks like these blocks. Just jump up already. Just jump up. Okay, that should stop any more of them from following me. That's gonna stop the rest of them. Should also heal up again. Should heal up. Oh, more of them. Right now, it just seems like I'm not able to catch a break. Okay, if I go down here, then I'm gonna find some runium. Okay, now I'm finding what I'm looking for going here. Oh, there's some. There's some more. Never seen what before. Well, there's some charged runium chunks. I'll simply just grab these. Oh. Oh, those that spawn out of the deep lens rocks. I've seen personally too many of them. Okay, I must have gotten a lot of... I have a lot of charged runium right now. I'll have to double check to see exactly how much time I might have spent on this trip. I know I got a lot of it, though. Okay, I'm probably going to actually start turning back soon. Okay, there's still one more guy here. I said there's one more guy here. Please let me get him. Now I'm finding more of these traps just literally non-stop again. Another one still running around here. And then there's even more still. Still more of them. Even more of them. Are they ever going to stop spawning or not? Will they ever stop spawning? Yeah, I do want to get to the Irunium, by the way, so this is what I'm planning to do. Should be able to finish off the rest of them with my sword at this point. There we go. That ought to take care of the rest of them. There was barely any runium all for what I had to do for it. Yeah, especially considering what I had to do to get it. That was barely any at all. Okay. One more. There we go. Oh, there's still like some runium back, and there's another of these. Okay, that was a mistake. I had a feeling that would be a mistake, and I was absolutely right. Oh, there's some more back here, if I can pick it up safely or not. Okay, it looks like I can still actually get to it. Good to know. Yeah, I have, like, almost 8 whole stacks of charged uranium on me right now. Let's just see if we can find the last of it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's enough for now. I think that's good. I think that should be it for now. And now I gotta just run back south a bunch just to get myself back home. And I will, of course, use a Shire Staff to just get back home faster by doing this. Just for faster travel, I'll do this. Alright, what's behind me, even? Yeah, probably. Probably have that many on me right now. Maybe even more than that, I'll have to double check and see. I mean, first things first, I gotta get back home, though. Actually, I have to go back home, by the way. Yeah, you're actually right, it is 128. Because I know each stack of 64 runium ore, that can make like 16 blank runes, so 8 times 16, that's 128. Still have to smelt it all, though. And that's going to take a bit of time. I mean, it should take some time to smelt it all, though. Then these furnaces also need some coal as well. Then I have to put this other stack of Deeplands tokens somewhere else for now. Alright, some free hauling experience, and then some more free hunter experience is coming in. Wow, that almost just put me right at 79 hunter. Okay, wow. Oh, so more gunpowder. It's gonna go towards more bullets in the future. And there's this 2 I have. Yeah, that should be just about everything taken care of and accounted for right there. Should be just about everything sorted out. Yeah, I think I've just organized everything at this point. Yeah, so I guess maybe further down the road I'm just going to keep on working on this. And of course also this too. So now I'm just smelting more runium here. I don't even think it took me that long to get it anyways. Might have taken like 30-40 minutes to get that. I think I'll just make all the runes later. Like, I don't even need to do it now, personally, making all the runes. Oh, this is actually going to take time to make all these into lunar ingots, right? Yeah, that's going to take time. Like, I can't just convert the whole stack in one shot, really. I gotta do them one at a time. Yeah, so I guess... Actually, no, I might just turn sounds off until I'm done this. Right, so... That's definitely not voice/speech. It's not ambient and environment. Sounds. Blocks. I'll probably turn that right back on after I'm done converting all these to lunar ingots. However long this may take. Because I have to convert them one at a time. Still. Right, another stack. And there's still like 3 more, and then there's still a couple more blocks to eventually turn to lunar ingots. No, I can't just go and turn blocks directly. Unfortunately, I can't directly turn blocks into lunar blocks. It doesn't work. Yeah, I didn't think it would work, and I was absolutely right. Unfortunately, that's something you can't do. So it's going to take a bit of time to turn a stack of lunar, well, rosite ingots into lunar ingots. I can turn lunar ingots into lunar tokens if I want, if last I remember. I can turn these into tokens. I do have to find a place to actually keep the rest of the tokens, but I can turn lunar ingots into lunar tokens. And then I could just go and spend them all. Whoops, I can go and just spend them all on banners. If I want a Bejeweled Lunar banner, then this would give me a really good head start on getting that. Yeah, if I really do want to go for all the Bejeweled banners, then this would be why. That's if I actually want to go for that. Honestly, don't even know if I really want to go for it or not. I mean, I could see myself doing that if I really have nothing else better to do. That or these could make for a really nice floor. That or these make for a really nice floor, I don't know. Yep, that's literally an entire inventory's worth right there. Almost an entire inventory's worth of rosite. Yeah, I think this will likely be done smelting before I'm done processing all these ingots. Whoops. Yeah, this is definitely going to take at least a couple of minutes. And yeah, keep in mind, all of this was from treasure boxes. I got all these rosite ingots out of treasure boxes. The ones that I just eventually decided to keep. Because I remembered you can turn them into lunar ingots, and those into lunar tokens, and then those into lunar banners. And of course, getting them in large quantities. Very practical if you're actually going to go for bejeweled banners. Yeah, so you need 729 of a normal banner to get a bejeweled banner, so that's like 7,290 tokens you'll require. I wonder if I might actually have already more than that. Could maybe already have like up to 7,200 plus tokens already with all these lunar ingots. Without even knowing it. Right, so I guess I'm almost done converting all these. That's almost done. And even then, I have to wonder if I'm going to have extras after I'm done this. Yeah, it's entirely possible I might actually have extras after getting a bejeweled banner. Like, I honestly don't know, like, exactly how many tokens this will turn into. I personally don't think anyone has ever really seen this many lunar ingots before. I highly doubt anyone else has seen this many. Yeah, I just can't wait to actually be done this. So this should be like, what, another stack of lunar blocks here? Okay, almost enough for another stack of lunar blocks. Yeah, so I'm almost done with these ingots. I'll just put the sound for the blocks back on. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't leave it on for the entire duration of me converting these, because I figured the sound would get unpleasant very quickly. Alright, so let's make a couple more blocks. Lunar blocks, and then I'll just put them back here. I don't know if anyone. I don't know when I'm gonna see that many lunar blocks ever again. That got me like a little more than a stack of lunar tokens right there that I have to find a place for now. Alright, so now I'm gonna go and just collect my runium from the furnaces, then move it over to the ender chest as well. I'll just transfer it over to this ender chest. Alright then, there we go. Gonna also need more food sooner or later. Hard to believe I went through like 6-7 stacks of steak in not too much time, but hey. So I'm just gonna call it a stream here. Got quite a bit done. Got 2 more skeletal army kills, a bunch more charged runiums, so I'm gonna make plenty more runes that should last me for quite some time. So I'm still satisfied with what I got done this stream, to say the least.